talking about Godzilla and Ark Survival. Alright, hey everybody, I'm back. I'm done packing. So today we will Ark Survival. 205 joined Complex 1. Ark is a really interesting game where it fascinates me and other YouTubers because it takes place on an island. You're new, or you're a human, and all you gotta do is survive. And the cool thing about the game is you get to have there's dinosaurs in the game where you could tame a Tyrannosaurus Rex and other things in the game. I think they also included there's more monsters in it. What else? Yeah, but Ark is a really splendid game. The release date for the PS4 is unknown to me. People say it's coming out in July or August, but yeah, I don't know when that's coming out. But it is a very splendid game on PC where you, the player, can team up, make a clan, and you know, just basically do. It's kind of like a survival game where it's like, think of it as a zombie, like, you know, how you would play. And you get to craft stuff and tame dinosaurs. I mean, the game itself, it has so much inspiration, and you know, me and my friends, we're trying to figure out like how we're gonna do this and how we're gonna, you know, once the game comes out, what we're gonna do. For me, it might take a while for me to get the game itself, but once I get it, I will tell you guys about it and tell my views about it. Anyways, 205 join Complex 2. 205, you there? Alright, join Complex 2. So yeah, Ark is a very, very splendid game. If you watch videos on it on Ark, you'd be thinking that's a really good game. There's also mods for it, but the mods I don't like that much. There is a recent mod called the Dominus Rex mod, and I'm just gonna tell you, oh god, it's just no. If you look at the Dominus Rex, it's smaller than a T-Rex. But wait, didn't you say didn't you say it was smaller than a T-Rex? Like it wasn't as tough?
No.
No,
it was small. It's smaller than a Giga.
Oh, all right. Well, as I heard something else, but as you heard, he is not that big. He's not bigger than a Giga, which is how big, Gold? How big is the Giga?
Let's say Godzilla size. It's somewhere around there.
Alright, well there you have it. So
somewhere around there.
But yeah, the game itself, it's splendid. I know lots of YouTubers that played it. If you know You Always Win, big shout out to them too. You Always Win also did videos about what's it called? You Always Win. But they also did what's it called? Ark Survival, and that was a splendid game too. I'm not lying. Even Old Gold himself likes it. But yeah, as you know, Ark Survival is a very splendid game where it's basically like a survival game where you must survive from the environment. It's also where it's like real life thinking where if you need food, you need to correlate on what you gotta do. Correct? The Old Gold?
Yep.
And then, yeah, so that's a good game. When it comes out, I am definitely gonna play it for you guys also. I hope you guys like it. It's gonna be a fascinating game for both me and my friends because it's a very splendid game. So yeah, if you want, you could check that game out. That game's got a lot of views. It's really good too. Alright, we gotta take out this Batra. This Batra's a big threat. I'm doing a video about Ark Survival, talking about it too, and when it comes out, how me and everyone's gonna play it. Yep, I'm still playing with Old Gold because I'm his 5th in command. You do realize Old Gold's here, right? good. Get him, 205.
Yeah, I hear.
Oh god.
What else? Yeah, golden. Yeah, I already seen it.
Oh no, it's hitting you.
Get warm.
I'm so sorry, 205. You gotta kill Batshark, because even in the movies, he was too dangerous.
What else? There was what was new for art? There was some mud. What was it? Oh yeah, Primal Survival. If you ever heard of it.
It should be a really interesting game when it comes out, and I will be glad to play with you guys, for it is a splendid game. Oh god, 205, you're taking that much damage. I'm sorry, 205, I had to. As they always say. Wait, I got him.
They should
Oh
save
god.
that server a secret for later.
Save that secret, gold.
Of course. There's always something terrifying in my server. It'll be a surprise.
Yes, gold, show us the surprise. I am ready to take on any challenge. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to get used to the game first.
Really now? Let's see, can you handle a dragon on that game?
No, I'm new to the game, gold. I said I'm gonna have to get used to it. I'm not at that moment, gold.
Oh, hey, Joyce. Oh, yeah, be warned, Joyce. October's coming up, so you might want to prepare for Ark.
Yeah, I know. It's coming in October.
I was just explaining in my video about Ark Survival.
Alright. Well, and of course the Shin Gojira movie, there's been a couple of news about the atomic breath.
It's
What?
purple.
It's purple? No! Why does it have to be purple? Out of everything,
Actually,
they
it's
have...
more of a, it's actually more of a violet color, but the problem is though, like, plus violet is a stronger color than blue, so technically that color beam is going to be the strongest beam possibly in the series.
So it's gonna be stronger. It's gonna be stronger than what's it called? Burning Godzillas?
It could be.
Seriously? Oh god. I mean, I'm okay if it's purple, but if they're gonna make it green, I was gonna say no. I'm done. Because when the what's it?
Be green.
I know.
Then
Because
why
remember when Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla came out, and he was shooting Mecha Godzilla. We all thought that was Godzilla, and he was shooting green spiral ray.
That wasn't green. That was yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah, it was
Seriously?
a little bit of
Oh
the yellowish
god.
color.
Yeah. Are you colorblind?
No.
This, I guess it could be on the old screens that kind of fuck up the color.
Yeah. Because I had the what's it called? The original. I had the original disc.
Oh, I guess I could have a sneak peek of my server for Ark.
Yeah.
I got plans for that. You want to know, Choice?
What?
What?
On my server, you can be a human or a dinosaur, but one condition: you can't use guns.
Oh god.
use
Okay. Well,
tiny
you could.
weapons.
Well, I mean, you can't use guns, so that's the thing. So you could be either. I mean, I don't know which one has a huge advantage though, because
You know, it'd be funny if they did though in Ark.
what?
If they joined up the Shin Gojira crew and they decided to put Shin Gojira in it just for the shits and giggles. It's him walking around going like, bitch, bitch, bitch.
And then he just,
bitch.
and next thing you know, all he does is like, if he sees you, he starts running after you, and next thing you know,
No,
he
he
won't.
just starts slowly coming at you, going like, "Come here."
And next thing, wait,
damn it.
and you know what else would be also funny if he had like all his missing sons come in. Because remember how Manila would always disappear after each movie? Like, remember after Destroy All
Actually,
Monsters?
Manila was adopted.
It is so true. He looked so different than his father. And then next thing you know, when Final Wars came out, like, wait, there was two Manilas? Where did this happen? 205 Complex 1. But yeah, it's funny because everyone's wondering where the hell does Manila keep going all the time.
And
I even Sorry,
guess
continue.
how big Godzilla is supposed to be in this movie.
Let me guess, 120 meters or no. He's big.
No.
I know he's bigger than what's it called? Legendary Godzilla.
2014. Yeah, he's like 399 feet tall.
And let me guess, with the tail too.
Yeah, with the tail.
Oh god, it's because of the tail. It's always been the tail.
And actually, he's actually a little bit taller than 2014.
I know.
The tail makes him a little bit more bigger.
Yeah, there's a new upcoming film. What's the movie called? The new one, the upcoming one that's coming in Japan.
Shin Gojira. Or Shin Gojira, either one.
Yeah, that's the new movie that's coming out, guys. It's gonna be a really good movie. I mean, I don't mind the
it's
purple.
Going back to its roots. That's one thing I know about that movie. Godzilla is going to be a message, not a monster that fights anything. So, and I just go like, well, okay, think of it this way. Genetic mutations from bombs are not going to be pretty at all.
The bombs? Oh god.
Atomic bombs, yes. What, like, if you automatically turn it into something, you're not gonna look the same. You're gonna basically look scarred, and you're gonna look horrifying to look at.
Oh, so basically this takes place like after, like, wait, when does it take place though? Like, it takes place in modern.
It takes place in modern, but somehow a bomb, like, it's been like, apparently Godzilla's supposed to look like what the Hiroshima victims look like. Yeah, that's what he's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
That's why he has all them scars and stuff, and he's... Yeah, but yet again, it's not even supposed to be that way. It's actually just supposed to be that radiation scarred him, like with the victims in Hiroshima, they got charred and scarred. And basically, and people are theorizing this, Godzilla is constantly in pain. Constantly.
Yeah, you could tell because of the red. Because you could tell because of the red. That might stimulate. Wait, that might visualize that that's his blood coming out. Like it's very hot and red.
I mean,
because
you wouldn't be. You got charred alive. Damn it.
Yeah, and he's trying to tell Japan that something horrible is coming. I mean, you could see in the trailer too that he's not attacking them, meaning that they're attacking him for no apparent reason, but he's just not doing anything. Even when they're shooting him, he's not doing anything because he knows something's coming.
Actually, I mean, if someone was shooting at me, it's kind of self-defense right there.
I mean, you even saw in the trailer, he didn't want to attack him. He's just looking at him, and he's just giving that, like, sad-eye emotion, though.
Actually, he might have been attacking him, because honestly, think about it. If you know who turned you into that thing and mentally scarred you for life, I want to go slaughter their asses.
Like Final Wars, because remember in Godzilla Final Wars how they explained the reason Godzilla was attacking was because the humans started a great fire and Godzilla was mad about that and he destroyed humanity.
And they did it again, and then he became part of the fire.
Yeah, he became part of the fire. This time, it's like...
And then he came out zombie looking and he was pissed. But I heard the regeneration is going to be part of the movie. He's in pain, but he's slowly getting out of pain. Not like different forms and stuff, just like the skins
Maybe
gonna be
people were
regenerating.
suggesting that it might have been the original Godzilla. I mean,
But
they
it's
said
not.
I know,
It
that's
looks
what-
almost like him, though. I have to
yeah,
admit
because they
why
said
suggested
they
it.
might say that it was him, or maybe he had
But
a
this is just a
son
total
too.
reboot of the series. This is just a total reboot.
Because I got this one comment from a random dude saying if the original Godzilla died, could he have a son that was with him during that time when Oxen Destroyer was happening?
Well, actually, I heard of I saw a fan fiction of it, and basically there's a whole species of Godzilla that was possibly the 1954 version on an island that are just like 50 meters tall, and well, Godzilla found a little girlfriend, something like a mate, of course, like animals go for mates. Yeah, we all know this by now. They fight for him, and then all of a sudden, a bomb hits him. He turns into the monstrosity that we see in Godzilla Resurgence. He looks down, sees the bones of his dead mate,
Or his
and then
parents,
he tries
of
to
course.
return to the other Godzilla species. The others reject them horribly.
And they
accidentally kills one of his friends, and then they start and remember who he was, and they accuse him of murder, which I guess they're technically right. But
I would.
no, it's just a fan fiction.
It's just we're making theories right now.
It's a fan fiction. But what about if there is a Godzilla species? What about if
yeah, like what happened to those?
If the bomb hit the Godzilla species and made it bigger and uglier, and the other ones just don't like it anymore? It's just a threat to them now. And maybe Godzilla's just attacking Japan out of pure rage and sadness because he got rejected for life. Yeah, but what? Well, he's not going to be way bigger than. He's not going to be way bigger than 2014.
He's not going to be. He's not going to be as big
as
as the sky. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, if he was big as soon as the sky, I'd be surprised, and I'd be kind of scared if that kind of Godzilla existed.
Earth wouldn't be able to support it anyways. Earth will crack in half and explode, and Godzilla goes like.
Well, he's like, well,
in space.
he's like, well, this is my life now.
Hey there, little space Godzilla. What the hell?
Hey, that was actually supposed to be a book one time.
Well, truthfully, we don't know what's going to happen in the movie. And that's what's pissing me off. The trailers only show off the Godzilla design. They don't show off any movie points.
Like, people are wondering, will there be a monster in this movie or something? I mean,
there might be, might not be, but
maybe,
it seems to not be because
maybe Godzilla was there.
In
maybe Godzilla, yeah, he's probably the message. But the thing is, he might be just trying to warn them. But the humans don't understand what's actually gonna happen. Because remember,
even though yes, he got charred by him, Godzilla knows when there's a bigger threat coming.
Like in 2014, remember in 2014, where Godzilla said he was the remember he was the thing that kept things balanced in life.
Well, this is a different outlook on the movie. Well, yeah, this is a different outlook on the movie. Since if Godzilla is actually supposed to be the bad guy, I wouldn't mind, since he's going back to his vicious roots. He doesn't care about humanity. Well, honestly, what would care about humanity? Well, let's think about it truthfully here.
Yeah, I mean, because the humans, remember, I mean, maybe the
humans did that to him. That's
I mean, maybe they're remaking a Mecha Godzilla. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna add some kind of monster in this movie, but they're just not telling us yet because remember it's
and
just
because and there's another thing about this people have been saying, because there's going to be a Godzilla figure A and a Godzilla figure B for the movie. We don't know what the figure B is.
Or it could be
like the fully regenerated portion of him in the figure, but I mean, he's still going to be all lumped up and disgusting. He's not going to look completely saurian again. Not anymore after what happened to him. Got charred to death. No. Actually, this means he's the strongest one up to this point. Even with all them wounds, he doesn't flinch at all at those bombs hitting him. Not a single one.
Even when he's charred too. Because remember they were shooting at a portion of his legs that were red, and that didn't show.
Sat there.
Yeah, he just sat there and it didn't do any damage. I mean, it might have.
Probably just pissing him off. That's all the thing they were doing.
Maybe Godzilla was just trying to see what Japan was trying to do. They were trying to see what. Maybe Godzilla's there to see if Japan deserves to live. I mean, think about it. He's trying to see, because he's just standing there. Remember how there's a stalemate to see, like there would be a one-on-one fight to see who would be tougher, and if one was tougher than the other one, then they would be destroyed instantly. Maybe maybe that's what he's trying to. He's the toughest one, and Japan maybe Japan's like has its soldiers and everything, but maybe Japan has something that's coming to destroy Godzilla. That's my theory.
Maybe they're gonna bring back the old oxygen, but the problem is what
how are you
gonna Destroya or the real thing?
Because remember, okay, because in Godzilla vs. Okay, if you guys don't know what he's talking about, back in the original Godzilla films, there was a thing called Oxygen Destroyer made by Dr. Shiragami, I think his name was, or what was his name?
I think Shirazawa, something like that.
Shirazawa. And what happened was he made a thing that could kill Godzilla. But what happened was it had to be placed manually, meaning that he had to sacrifice himself with it. And then there was another Oxygen Destroyer where humans were trying to recreate it to kill Godzilla, so the meltdown wouldn't happen. Which, if you guys don't know, why
they weren't they tried to recreate it, but the creature already had an effect on it from the last Godzilla. The crustaceans actually came to it since they can get more energy from it, since they got mutated from it.
And it was there. It was there for 50 years, and nobody knew that there was a life form in there. And what happened was they were trying to test the samples, then they said there was a creature, and what happened was it was a whole big mess.
Basically it's just a organic oxygen destroyer. That's what Destroya is. In his name, Destroy, in its original name is Destroyer. Oxygen Destroyer took off the oxygen.
And it could kill anything within anything. Like in the movie itself, when it was in the water, it was able to kill the fish like that, and it was like so instant too.
And because his beam is made of pure micro-oxygen, the thing that is poisonous to all life forms.
So basically, if it is shot at you, it will create
that's micro-oxygen. It's just a pure micro-oxygen.
And what would happen was it would create some kind of weird black hole effect, and it would push them so far that once that black hole form effect happened, you're dead.
Most likely because that tail, and what the terrifying thing is about that tail at the end of it, you can actually see bones attached to it, and those are whale bones. And apparently people are going like, and then people go like, apparently Godzilla is absorbing things into his own body.
205, help!
Yeah, well, Godzilla needs biomass to regenerate anyways, so the truth is what about if it was the bones of the original Godzilla, just that another Godzilla came from the bones? What about that? But yet again, the original Godzilla didn't exist.
Oh, wait, no, I got a good one. Maybe they, remember how in, what's it called? And Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, all monsters all out and attack. When in the final film,
you can't kill them, no matter what. If one cell remains, one.
No, imagine that because imagine this. Remember in Godzilla, what's it called? Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Mothra, all monsters all out and attack. Remember when his heart was beating at the end? Maybe that's Shin Gojira regenerating.
No, it's not.
Yeah, like all these movies before it, sadly, is non-canon anymore. They just totally reboot the series. So the 1954 bones don't exist. 1954 doesn't exist. This is just a complete remake. So something must have had occurred. Maybe it was just from like Atomic Origins. Maybe that's it. Or maybe it's just a.
Or maybe it's from. Or maybe it's the Vortak. I mean, you remember how... Wait. I got a good one. Maybe the aliens, maybe they cloned the Godzilla. Maybe they cloned it. Cause remember how
they were only in the game.
No, but maybe it was a different alien species.
Aliens, maybe.
They're already dead, so
yeah. But this
not
is a new series,
not all of
so
them. Remember, there was the Kelox, and then there's the others. And remember how they were able to control them? Maybe something's controlling Godzilla, or I don't know, because it's inhuman. It might be inhumane for Godzilla to just be that much scarred. I mean, if you view it at my point of view, maybe people think it's Kiryu because, I mean, remember the original Godzilla bones were in Kiryu, so that's impossible. So maybe like somehow there's a little piece of skin, and that skin regenerated. Because remember in Godzilla 2000, they said Godzilla had like this weird, like crazy regenerating ability where if he lost something, he would regenerate it very quickly.
Yeah, regeneration G1, that's one of his cells.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, funny thing, even in the Shower movies, even though they never said anything about it, you can tell that it was regenerating. Gigan's buzzsaw things, scar, so it stayed there, but since, you know...
I mean, that's a good theory right there. Maybe he regenerated from the cells of G1. Maybe the bone cells were still alive. Maybe.
But yeah, again, this is a full reboot, so I highly doubt any of those movies exist in this timeline.
I mean, who knows? I mean, they might add an Easter egg or two, like maybe something surprising about it. No,
yeah,
I mean...
Well, yeah, but, like, that's true. Well, yet again, America is going to step in and help them in the movie. That's what we heard. So, it gets so bad down there. But what causes it to get so bad down there? Godzilla himself or something else deciding to show its ass up at the last second?
Because there's no way that... Because Japan was Because remember, Japan was able to hold itself against some of the monsters for a very short time. When a country needs help, that means something big's happening. It just can't be one thing. It has to be maybe it has to be something else.
Like, sure, Godzilla, he's indestructible. I think even America knows this by now, but it is a monster that they can kill, and it's potentially doing more damage than Godzilla. Why don't you lead Godzilla towards it? Godzilla loves to fight shit. That's one thing we know.
Well, there was a movie that was canceled called, I don't know what movie it was. I'm gonna search it up right now.
Godzilla vs. Baggin?
No, not Baggin. That one wasn't that. It was about these two coupled monsters. I think his name, I don't remember. I'm searching it right now. But they tried doing that, but the monsters were the same species. Basically saying that those two monsters were the same species, and it led to Godzilla had to fighting both of them, even though the little monster that died to him was killed, like basically the little, monster baby. Here, I'll tell you the monsters that they were called. I think it was called... Okay, it was called Erebus. One of them being Erebus, and I'm trying to find the other one. There's Erebus, there was Hafun, and where's the last one? And Red Moon. So Red Moon and what's it called? Erebus they thought they were two different species. They turned out to be the same species and had a little son called Hafun. But then what happened was somehow the humans killed it, and they got so pissed that Japan was like, "Oh, we fucked up. We were supposed to, make these monsters be, with each other." So if you leave that,
Godzilla had to end them.
Yes. Exactly like that. So maybe
you step out of line of the King of the Monsters, you're fucked.
The Showa.
Oh yeah, Showa. Makes sense though.
What was the
Since
movie
the show
called?
Godzilla is more of a hero one than this one.
What was the movie called in this series?
I think it's supposed to be Godzilla versus the two monsters' names. I think it's supposed to be Godzilla versus the other two monsters' names. I forgot. I think it was versus Red Moon and
yeah, that was the one that I told you, Red Moon, and I think it was like, I think there was another one versus Robo Girl.
Robo Girl.
Yeah, there was a thing. Wait, let me tell you. There was a canceled. No, but for some reason there was a nasty scene. Wait, let me tell you. Okay, cover me 205. If you want, you could fight him. I'm trying to search this up. I'll tell you her name right now. It was a robot. It was a robot. It was a robot. No, Asuka Fortress. No, it wasn't. No. Okay. Wait, let me find it. No, god damn it, I gotta search in the scrapped movies.
You guys, like, in GMK, they were gonna make the Guardian monsters Anguirus, Baragon, and Moraine, but for some reason, Toho just wanted King Ghidorah monsters because they just wanted money.
Yeah, sometimes Toho's like that, sadly.
They made King Ghidorah good just to fit him in this movie. I'm like, they could have just added Anguirus and Baragon.
Because like freaking Varen, yeah, that's Varen. But like seriously, why don't they add Varen? He hasn't been in the movie forever.
And that was in Destroy All Monsters.
Yeah.
No, he's a
Not
giant
really.
flying lizard.
Yeah, but they just call him a squirrel for some reason.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a squirrel for me. Yeah, I know. We all know this. They use their skin like that, but still, it's not a squirrel.
Do not ever call a Varan a squirrel. He is not a squirrel.
But you know what's confusing me though? I'm wondering if this game, they're just waiting, like, that'll be funny in this Godzilla game, they're just waiting for Shin Godzilla to come out just to add him. I just go like, his design isn't really best fit for fighting if you look at it though.
Yeah, but not that freaking slow. I mean, 2014, even people made fun of him because he was so fat, and people were saying,
but yet
oh,
he can move faster than Shin Gojira.
He's not fat. He's not fat. He's big bone.
Yeah, because creatures need big bones to support their weight, especially if they're this huge. Yeah, well, yet again, this is a mutation we're talking about here. Your traditional Godzilla. This one, it still is traditional, but it's just a little bit different because of what happened. And especially because it doesn't have a tongue. Yes, that's true. It does not have a tongue. If you look at the mouth, the tongue got charred off. Well, yet again, this Godzilla is supposed to actually just represent the Hiroshima victims and the horror of it, so I can understand why it looks horrifying.
Because maybe the ridiculous.
Yeah, that's supposed to be like a South Park-like one, so yeah. Well, hey, it's the first step of Godzilla getting in an anime.
Oh God, Godzilla's gonna have big chingies.
I don't know why they have to do it in that one, though. Hey, at least Godzilla looks pretty good.
He's not gonna have big jingies. He's just gonna be a giant monster just fighting Chain. A person that could turn like a giant Jaguar Ultron.
Wait, let me tell you the monsters. Wait.
Ultraman. Yeah, Ultraman. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but I guess it's strange though. But first step. Sometimes the first step is shitty.
That is true. I'm trying to find out the what's it called, scrapped monsters. Give me one sec.
Godzilla would work better in Attack on Titan or Valiant, something like that. Not that.
There was also a scrapped monster named Mecha Mothra.
Oh god. Mecha Mothra.
It was supposed to be exactly like Mecha King Ghidorah, where it was a cyborg.
Let me guess, is this one scrap?
Yep. There was also going to be a Mothra versus Bagon, but that didn't work out.
I don't know what. Well, Bagon was supposed to be was actually there before Destroyer. Well, Han invited me. I don't know why.
I mean, it would have made sense why it would have been Mega King Ghidorah instead of Mothra, because why would they use Mothra parts to use Mega Godzilla too?
Yeah, there was a movie called Bride of Godzilla.
Huh.
And it was scrapped out. It was scrapped out. Here's the plot: a mad scientist known as Dr. Shielda made a giant feminine robot called Robo Daughter, and what happened was Robo Daughter is finished and is sent to defend Japan. She defeats a giant chameleon, the giant Archaeopteryx, and breaks Anguirus' jaws and faces Godzilla. Robo Daughter is unaffected by Godzilla's atomic breath. Godzilla seems to fall in love with Robo Daughter and goes in a cave with the naked Robo Daughter. One character says it is a foreplay of love to be beaten.
Oh boy.
Yeah, robot sex.
Godzilla's gonna get laid tonight. after being like so many damn years alone.
That movie was supposed to come out in 1956.
Yeah, that was a shower movie, so. Oh wow. Hold up. That's supposed to be 54. What the hell?
What happened, Gold? Complex one.
Come back here, Geegan. No one likes you. I'm 24.
So yeah, so we just did a theory on our own. Tell us what you think. Leave a like and subscribe. And as always, peace out. Have a good day and subscribe. Peace.